Hello everyone, this is MJ and you are at my channel called Reading This Life. In today's video, we're going to do something completely different. We're going to do a shelf tour, specifically Book of the Month. So if you have been with me from the beginning, you know that I struggle with Book of the Month Club. I absolutely love Book of the Month Club. I will say I loved it more in the past than I do now. I think their picks are still decent, but there's just something different with it. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm still a member and, but I have trained myself to skip a little more often. If I can't pick two books that I want or need, I'm just skipping it for the month and have the credits stack up, whatever. So, because of that, I probably have at least 50 unread books of the month in my house. I have one shelf over here that has some decent picks we're gonna go through, and I'm going to sort them pretty much in the order as to what I want to read first. Downstairs is a whole other shelf of Book of the Month, and that will be probably for next week's video. This is gonna be a two-part Book of the Month club. So if you have read any of these books of the month, comment down below and let me know. Are they good? Are they decent? What should I read first? Give me a recommendation. And as always, before we get started, remember to like this video, comment down below, let me know. Have you read any of these Book of the Month picks? Are you interested in becoming a Book of the Month member? Are you a Book of the Month member? And remember, get notified, ring that bell, subscribe to my channel. To be honest with you, my libraries are getting filled. There is a massive book sale in 3 weeks that I go to, I try to go to every year. It's one of the best book sales around that's near me. And I need room. I need room on my shelves for it. So this is gonna be a journey. This is part one of my Book of the Month tour, organization, cull, picks, whatever you want to call it. But this is all Book of the Month books. Okay, so I took them off the shelves. I got 2 stacks here just from this one shelf of all Book of the Month. And we're just going to go through them, and I'm going to put them in 2 piles. Read this summer and read another time. So that's what we're going to do. That's the only way that I can make sense of it. And I don't think I'm going to get rid of any. I really don't. Because it's really hard for me to get rid of them. But I'm just going to make 2 piles for now. And I think that'll be a good organization, basic organization. Okay. So let's get to it. Okay. So first, Sally Rooney. Beautiful World, Where Are You? Normal People, I enjoyed. It was interesting, a little discomforting. People said the Hulu show was great for normal people. But I mean, the book was okay, not my favorite, but it was good. So I wanted to give this a shot. Have not read it. So let me know. Read now, read later. I think I'm going to put this in a read later pile. I'm just making more piles. All right, Once There Were Wolves. I should say when these came out because that would be really relevant, right? So Book of the Month, they always have the little, well, they did. Shoot. They used to have the month that the book came out. Now it just says literary fiction. So I don't know what month this was. Whenever this edition came out, maybe last fall, that's when it's from. So next we have Once There Were Wolves, and this is by author Charlotte McConaghy. And this was from August 2021. Anytime there's a book with a wolf in it, I need to read it. I don't know why. I think it's just a fascination with wolves. I've always loved them since I was a kid. I'm reading this massive werewolf book now, but should be interesting. This is more of like a reintegration of reintroducing gray wolves back into the Highlands in Scotland, maybe? Anyways, It's about wolves. So I'm gonna put this in summer pile because it's thin too. This is only a couple pages. All right, so this is gonna be read this summer. Next we have The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. This is Thrills and Chills. I started it and I just didn't pick up with it. I put it down to read something else, so I think I'm gonna save this for the fall. Alice Feeney, Rock, Paper, Scissors. This came out September 2021. God, it feels like I just got this. September 2021. I think I'm gonna hold this off till the fall too. I've heard it's good. All right. Sundown Motel by Simone St. James, bit of a ghost story. January 2020, this came out. So since it's spooky a little bit, I'm gonna put it with the fall section. Have you read any of these books? Let me know. This is, oh God, April 2019, Preet Bharara, Doing Justice, a prosecutor's thoughts on crime, punishment, and the rule of law. This is something I really have to be in the mood to read. I'm thinking winter reading, definitely not summer reading. So I'm gonna put it in the pile over here. Next. January 2018, The Woman in the Window. Saw the Netflix movie, I really enjoyed it, did not read the book. So I think I may read this. This may be a late summer for me because I really enjoyed the Netflix version. So I'm sure the book is better. So I'm gonna put it over here. So far we only have 2. Andy Weir, Artemis. I read this one. This is from November 2017. Holy crap, 2017. I enjoyed it, but not as much as I thought I would have. The cover, absolutely love the cover. I thought the story was a bit predictable. Yeah, so if you haven't read it, pick it up and read it. Let me know, what you think about it. But I don't remember what I gave it on Goodreads. I'm not sure, but it was enjoyable. Didn't think it lived up to the hype though. There was a lot of hype behind this book. Next up, A History of Wild Places. Now I have seen reviews on BookTube from a number of people that I subscribe to, a number of channels I subscribe to. Some loved it, some not so much. Let me know in the comment section down below. Did you like it? This is from December of 2021. I think I'm gonna put this in the read before the end of the summer pile. Okay, so Book of the Month does certain promotions. They have a promotion for your birthday, you get a free credit, and also when they announce the Book of the Year, you will get that for free as well. So this was the, they have a sticker on it. The Book of the Year for 2021. This is Kirsten Hanna, The Four Winds. I have not read it. I don't even know what it's about. Is it the Book of the Year? Should I put this to the top of my list? Let me know. So right now I'm just going to put this over to the side because I know nothing about that book. Queenie! This was a great book. I really enjoyed this. This came out March of 2019. This was a very quick read, very enjoyable. Loved diving into this character and seeing her navigate relationships and dealing with issues when you're a certain age. It was just really, really good for me to read, and I really enjoyed reading this. So this is a red one. So what, I have 2 red books, is that it? Oh, this book. I love this book. I love this book. I love this book. Beasts of Extraordinary Circumstance by Ruth Emmie Lang. If you have not read this book, please do yourself a favor and read it. I loved this book. This book lit up my heart. I can't even tell you. Let's see how long ago it was. October of 2017, and it still sticks with me. This is a little bit of magical realism. Should I read the blurb? Okay. Again, here we go with the wolves. Orphaned and raised by wolves and the proud owner of a horned pig named Merlin, Waylon Gray knew he wasn't like other people. But when he single-handedly stopped that tornado on a stormy Christmas day in Oklahoma, he realized just how different he really was. Loved this book to death. If you're looking for something interesting, if you're looking for something different, if you're looking for something with a touch of magic and a little bit of a love story, please find this, pick it up, and read it, and let me know what you think. Okay, next up is Circe. Circe came out in April of 2018. This was a really good book. This was a retelling of a Greek myth. I thought it was a little bit of a slow burn in the beginning, but then towards the end, it really did pick up. So this one I really, really did enjoy. So we're gonna put that in the red pile. Even the red ones, like I don't want to get rid of them because maybe I want to read them again. All right, Project Hail Mary. Got it. Did not read it. Sitting on my shelf. It just says science fiction. So I think I really want to read this possibly in June or July. So I'm going to put it over here. Put it, let me know in the comment section down below if you read it. Ryland, a lone astronaut, an impossible mission, an ally he never imagined. Ryland Grace is the sole survivor on a desperate last chance mission. If he fails, humanity and Earth will perish. Okay, I'm in. This one too. I have to read this one. Everybody tells me about it. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. This came out October of 2020. These books are like so old. We feel so old already. All right, the blurb. Never pray to the gods that answer after dark. Woo! I definitely want to read this. So this is definitely going to the top. I think I may start this. I don't know. I want to start it like now, but I can't because I have stuff I'm reading already. Piranesi, fantastic. This was a great book by Susanna Clarke. This is fantasy read. Didn't give me the year, but I listed this as one of my best books of 2021. So if you have not read Piranesi, it is fantastic. It's thin. You'll get through it relatively quickly, and it's just an enjoyable fantasy, mystery, twists and turns, all kind of neat stuff. There's fascinating worlds that are like puzzles. So you may want to check out Piranesi. It's been a long time since I read it. All right, The Space Between Worlds. This, I believe, is a sci-fi. This is by Micah Johnson. This came out in August of 2020. I believe this has to do with parallel universes. The back blurb says, my mother used to say I was born reaching, which is true. She also used to say it would get me killed, which it hasn't. Not yet, anyway. An outsider who can travel between worlds discovers a secret that threatens her new home and her fragile place in it in a stunning sci-fi debut that's both a cross-dimensional adventure and a powerful examination of identity, privilege, and belonging. This sounds really interesting. I may put this in the... God, the summer pile is adding up. I may put this in the summer pile. So I'm just gonna go like that. All right. A Woman is No Man. This is from February of 2019. Let's see. Where I come from, we keep these stories to ourselves. To tell them to the outside world is unheard of. Dangerous, the ultimate shame. Palestine, 1990. 17-year-old Isra prefers reading books to entertaining the suitors her father has chosen for her. Her desires are irrelevant. However, over the course of a week, the naive and dreamy girl finds herself betrothed and married and soon living in Brooklyn. 3 generations of Palestinian American women are torn between individual desire and their strict Arab culture in this powerful debut, a heart-wrenching story of love, intrigue, courage, and betrayal that will resonate with women from all backgrounds, giving voice to the silenced and agency to the oppressed. I'm gonna put this in the summer pile. All right, and I have two, oh gosh, I have more. I have to do this one too. All right. Is this one? Caste. This is an important book. September 2020. God, I can't believe I had it that long. Have not read it. Need to read it. I think my husband needs to read it. So this is, in this brilliant book, Isabel Wilkerson gives us masterful portrait of an unseen phenomenon in America as she explores through an immersive, deeply researched narrative and stories about real people, how America today and throughout its history has been shaped by a hidden caste system, a rigid hierarchy of human rankings. It's gotta be read. And we have, I started this and I just didn't finish it. I started this after A Little Life, which was heavy. And it was, I started it and it started out really good. How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 90 Days. Because I love Keanu Reeves. I have loved Keanu Reeves since I was probably 14, 15. What was the first movie he was in? River Crossing? No. What was it? I don't remember. Crap, I don't remember. No, I don't remember. But he played a teenager. Like he does in all of his movies because he still looks like a teenager. Maybe that's why I look so young, because, you know, hanging out with Keanu and everything kind of rubs off on me a little bit. And I want to pick it back up because I love Keanu Reeves. He is my boyfriend, and my husband knows that. So, you know, I need to see how this girl is going to marry him in 90 days. So, it says, "Dear Keanu, you don't know me, but I'm all about to ruin your wedding." Now, Keanu, I would never ruin your wedding because I think that who you are with right now is a perfect match for you. But I'm very interested to see how the story will play out. So I don't think I'm going to read it now. I think I'm going to put it off to the fall. And maybe this could be a palate cleanser for like spooky October stuff. All right. And then this one is newer. I think this is one of the last ones that I got. This is February 2022. I don't think I've had a book of the month book since February. And this is A River Enchanted. I believe this is fantasy. It starts with a letter and an ominous journey across dark waters. 10 years after being sent away to the mainland to become a bard, Jack Tamerlane is summoned to come to Cadence. But his return is not a joyous one. Girls are going missing from an island, and Adara, future leader of the clan, believes Jack is the only one who could find them. Ooh. So I'm gonna put this in the read later pile. It sounds interesting, but I have a bunch here that I want to get to. So we're gonna put that over here. All right. So I have a read this summer pile, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have a read after the summer pile. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 there. So that's just what I have from up here. There's more downstairs, and we were gonna get to that in next week's video. So, in addition to what's happening on BookTube with June on the Range, Garb August, I think July is gonna be Book of the Month July for me. So here we go. Okay, everyone, so that is it here from me. Thanks for hanging around my Book of the Month go through. They're going back on the shelf, but they're gonna be in that order. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna leave these out because I am going to get a mood reader trolley. It's not a TBR cart. We're not doing TBRs. It's a mood reader trolley, and that trolley is gonna have everything that I'm gonna read from now until the end of the summer. Yes, and we're gonna build that together. Probably not next week, but the week after. So, mood trolley, hashtag mood trolley. That's what I'm calling it. It is not a TBR cart. I do not do TBRs. It is a mood trolley. Let's get that hashtag going. Let's start something new. So that will be in 2 weeks, I guess. Yeah. So it's gonna be a fun summer. Again, comment down below. Let me know. Have you read any of these? Any of these interest you? Should I hard pass on any of these? I'd be interested to find out. Woo. So I hope you guys are all safe and well. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I will see you Saturday. I'm going to see you Saturday for my weekly wrap up. So until next time, everyone, goodbye for now. Goodbye for now.